All right, guys, we got some new family members here. Yep, just in case this pandemic lasts longer than what we think, we got protein, we got meat, and then if we come over here, yeah, we got fruit, blackberries. So we got blackberry, chicken meat, and eggs. All right, let's go see what we got for projects. All right, so here's one of the projects that I got. This is going to be this week's project. This is a Craftsman wood lathe model 100. Somebody has already restored it once and repainted it, but yeah, it needs some attention. Not only does it need attention, it also needs parts. We are missing the bolt that tightens down onto here, so I'll have to make something up for there, as well as the motor. Not sure if there's anything missing from this end, but we're going to take this apart, sandblast it, and do what Rednecks do. We'll put it back together. Hopefully it'll look like new. Try to buff this up, buff that up, buff this, paint that. So that's one project. Yeah, got a mess over here. We were making some repairs to a switch for that clock right there. The switch kept going bad on me. Let's see, I lost the other project. Here it is. Yeah, so we took the other scooter over to Pop Out Gringo's. He is currently using it. And this one here, man, it's just a piece of junk. But all I'm gonna steal off of it are the drive motors. And I think that's it. I don't think I can use the control box or the joystick or anything. I think all I'm gonna get are the drive motors, and that is gonna go with those tracks that we have over here on the bench. We're gonna make a little frame up for that. So I'll go back to the wood lathe. This wood lathe actually came from a good friend of mine, Senator McBride. And yeah, he gave me all the tools that go with it. I looked this thing up. That's the invisible tool right there, guys. Yeah, that's for the invisible wood. But I looked this thing up. It is 1950s. And Mr. McBride said that it was his father's. So there's the pulley for the motor. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff in here. Just keep pulling it out. We'll probably get all these cleaned up and maybe sandblasted, I'm not sure. Wow, even got a wood chisel as well as a couple of files. So bonus. Thank you, Senator McBride. Appreciate this. And when I'm done, hopefully it'll look like new. Stay tuned. Here we go. If you guys ever wanted to know why my videos are so choppy, yeah, I'm in the process of trying to sandblast this, but we have daylight outside, so with us being quarantined, my wife came up with a great idea that she wants to redo our front decks. So we're gonna work on that while we have daylight, and then we'll come back in here and work on this after dark. So let's go out front, take a look at the deck. I'll get some footage of it before we start tearing it apart. Here we go. So we'll start here. Yeah, I formed this sidewalk up and I poured it, put the retarder on it for the exposed aggregate. It needs to be power washed, but that's been 28 years ago. And here's our porch, and it has seen better days, that's for sure. We've stained it and everything else. So this is going to be the last time that you see this porch in this shape. You know, one of the coolest things about sandblasting these old pieces, once you sandblast them, most of them have numbers stamped into them that are not visible because of years worth of paint. But every one of these parts actually have a number stamped into them, except for this base stand. I didn't see any numbers on. Oh yeah, as a matter of fact, it does. Yeah, it's just crazy. That is real hard to read. Looks like maybe 018138-103. But yeah, everything has numbers stamped into them. They just don't do it like that anymore. Pretty cool stuff.
Much later.
All right, guys, everything, all the big parts anyway, are painted. I did miss one tag on this base. So on the front, it had the Craftsman logo, but I totally missed this one. It was under paint, but that was on the back side, and I blew that off with the sandblaster. So I'm not sure what that said. I'm gonna put it back on there just the way it is, white. And I haven't done anything with the small pieces yet, but what I'm currently working on is this piece here. And I don't want to get you too close to it. It's pretty crappy right now. It did have like an engine turn on it, and then it had like a clear coat on it. It was really in bad shape. So what I'm thinking is I have this, I'm going to put this in the drill press, and I'm going to take some of this sticky pad. I'm going to cut a circle to fit on here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to like push down on it, push down on it, push down on it, and do that all the way up through it and see what that looks like. I may opt to just put some vinyl on here. Not sure yet. But right now, we're going to try engine turn using this grinding disc and some sticky back sandpaper. So here we go. All right, guys, there's what it looks like. And here we go. You know, I'm not sure how they do engine turn professionally, but that's how they do engine turn as a redneck. Yeah, so we shot some clear coat on there to protect it. I don't know that it would corrode or what it'll do. But yeah, you know, I got some parts laying here that are painted. I got a whole bunch of parts over there that need to be wire wheeled or buffed or taken apart and buffed. But it's this part of the build where I wish I could do what Mr. Bob does. Have you guys ever gone over to Rat Rod Bob Builds? Well, if you have, then you know this little trick right here. Shazam!